can lean into your own personal discomfort, say what needs to be said in a non-offensive way, the more you make the world a better place.
All right. Thank you so much for attending this live. Brenda has finally done something relieving to me. She has gotten me off of breakups. Talking about breakups for the last few weeks have been hard. They're so complex, but something that is certainly quite common and perhaps a little easier to deal with are family roles and holiday pressure. You know, there's an extraordinary amount of family drama that is reported around the holidays. And thank you for joining us to talk about it. We are coming to you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Welcome all. We're in a season across the world right now where we're building up to Christmas and Hanukkah. These are holidays that have extraordinarily large followings, and with that, all kinds of expectations that are anchored in culture, anchored in family tradition, anchored in influenced by the social media are very, very strong. And I'd say that when we look at this through a lens of crisis de-escalation, which is how we try to look at these topics on Tuesdays that apply to family life, I'm going to offer what I think is, probably the most balanced set of suggestions that can be offered when it comes to navigating the complexity of family issues around holiday expectations. It's probably the best way to frame holiday pressure. I think holiday pressure equals expectations. And when we talk about expectations, I think we're talking about a very loaded topic. I think everybody has in mind very often a view of what they want in terms of things to happen on a holiday. Do you want people coming to you? Are you going to someone else's place? Other common ones are who's in attendance. I don't want to see this person. We have ongoing conflict between people, and holidays bring people together where the potential for conflict can erupt. And what do we do about it? Well, it's interesting. I struggle with expectations in my own day-to-day life, like every other human being, I suppose. And for what it's worth, I'm reducing, to some degree, expectations I place on other people, and I am more concerned with expectations that I place upon myself. As just a sound piece of advice, I guess, I can share a context where I have raised children, and now my oldest daughter has gone on to start her own family. I have tempered my expectations around the holidays, for example, when it comes to Christmas and attendance and who's going to be where. I have found peace enter my own life by regulating what my expectations are. What happens when someone has expectations of you and you have some awareness of what those are and they present you some discomfort? I remember growing up, certainly as a young married man, around the holidays, feeling obligated to live in the service of my parents or my wife's parents when it came to visits on Christmas. And I remember spending a lot of holidays feeling frustrated over the fact that uh, I was living to serve other people's expectations about me when it came to the holiday. And I remember when I released my oldest daughter into the world, and she started her own family. I do remember being very conscious about the fact that I did not want her having that experience at a young age. I did not want her to feel burdened or saddled with the obligation of attending to my needs around the holidays, and that she would be expected to be here with me, and that's just the way it is. Somewhere, releasing expectations is a willingness to step into the sobering reality that things change, and there may be some discomfort for you or for me when it comes to relaxing expectations on other people. That doesn't mean that there isn't peace on the other side of that. Somewhere, accepting that sadness can be normal, aging is normal, change is normal, and allowing myself the dignity of feeling that gets me to some sense of peace or contentment more quickly. I can say that I have been, when I am attached to an expectation, my misery quotient, as my dad used to say, would be something that was much higher. So when I think about things showing up in my life, there are a lot of spiritual axioms around this. The thing that we desire most has a tendency to show up the moment we release the expectation to secure it or have it. The moment we lose the desire for it, it seems to show up. This is a very true principle. At least it's been to me. Maybe it's been to you. I don't know. But I would hope that in this time where these holidays, we emphasize togetherness of family, togetherness of relationship, interest in one another in as selfless a way possible, the provision of gifts to one another. That's another thing. Expectation around gifts. Are you feeling the holiday pressure this year already with the Black Friday sales and the Cyber Monday sales and the continuation of sales following Cyber Monday into the holidays to spend? What happens? What expectations? How might someone look at me if I don't produce a gift? These are all very common things around the holidays, and I would say that central to all of it is expectation. Can I relax the expectation that someone gets me a gift? Can I put down my attachment and sense of happiness to someone else's act, and somewhere in the middle of that, take ownership of my own holiday cheer without requiring others to? Imagine if everybody just relaxed their expectations, high expectations of other people for 5 minutes. Imagine what that would do. Rather than instructing someone to relax their expectations, what if we took our own initiative to relax our own? I think the world would be an awful better place, wouldn't it? When we witness anger today in the commercial environments, the showrooms, the storefronts, the interactions at the counter, certainly there's holiday cheer, and then there are also occurrences where people are just patently unhappy, living under a cloud of expectation that others have placed upon them, or that they're placing on other people. And I don't know if this was kind of an impromptu topic from Brenda today. And when I think about just some of the interactions that I had over the past couple of days in the holiday context, expectation is a very present force that I think we would all do well to become aware of, and in regulating them so that we allow ourselves some peace, and on the external platform, that we reduce the amount of pressure that we're placing on other people to do anything. I find myself more and more interested every year around this time with simply whatever way we can all come together, however that occurs, that's enough for me. And if that's a day after the holiday or only part of the day, or if I can be of use and of service to someone else, if I can make it easier for someone else to do something to take some burden off of them, I'm enjoying that part of the journey right now in my life as an aging man. Just to be of use. That's a much different deal than expecting myself to reach 150 different benchmarks, or expecting myself to dot every T and cross every I in the satisfaction of another human being. Just relax the expectations if that's possible. This was a far easier topic to talk a little bit about today than what it's been for the past couple of weeks. This coming Thursday, our live topic will be on the subject of more professionally oriented content on the Jumpstart Mastery Network for people who are working in the space and crisis services. But when it comes to family roles and holiday pressure, this is an everyday topic. We love talking about everyday topics on Tuesdays. And I wish you peace at this holiday season. I hope that your willingness to be gentle with yourself first enables you to be gentler with others. I hope that you can relax to some degree expectations placed upon other people, and let go of the idea that those expectations control outcomes. They may force some outcomes, but very seldom, if ever, do they really control a meaningful outcome, at least in my experience around this kind of stuff. So with that, I hope you're well. Thank you for taking a few moments to listen to me yammer on about holiday pressure and family roles. If you're a parent, be gentle with your children. If you're a child, be gentle with your parent, and think of someone else as much as you can this holiday season. Take good care.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Or that you can lean into your own personal discomfort, say what needs to be said in a non-offensive way, the more you make the world a better place.